They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. Down the sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. 62 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
They'll run with Swift to the 5-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Smash, smash.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Set. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Go.
He'll try to run, and it's Johnson. Good blocking, and he's in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Hey, Ridley. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Ready!
Now Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mack. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They will run it over center with Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him. He is sacked. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's check the call first. 1st and 10. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll get this ahead for about 3. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one knocked away and incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Check smash.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They put Kelce in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. That's a gain of 18 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Throwing on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there again. And again he goes down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow, yellow. Hey, rip left. Hey, 15,
Throwing is Mahomes. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That one good for 26 yards. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Mahomes on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, color. Hey, red win.
Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Easy. 15.
Third and long for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Mack. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a second down and 8. To throw is Williams. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Mahomes back. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Patrick to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, doesn't really translate.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
On third down, Mahomes. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set.
They'll go again with Swift. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, he's holding it way too long. A coverage sack for the defense.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Yellow.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the